Hi, my name is Fallout, and despite a promise to myself that I wouldn't make any more shotgun content, today, unfortunately, we've got shotgun content. For the past few months, whenever I reveal what shotgun I'm using while streaming on Twitch, there's usually a 50-50 shot somebody in the chat I've never heard from before will pop up and say, "Lol, didn't you hear? Icarus does nothing on shotguns." Often said a little bit more aggressively than that, but yeah, I can't really blame them though. Sometimes the community plays telephone a little bit with new information and things kind of get lost in translation. They're more than likely relaying a now butchered to death quote from a kind of recent interview with Bungie game dev Chris Proctor, who appeared on the Destiny community podcast to talk about the D2 sandbox. He answered an off-the-cuff question about shotguns, which a lot of people ran away with hard. Today, we're going to actually talk about the weapon mod Icarus on shotguns, and this won't be just me rambling while wearing a tinfoil hat. I actually did reach out to Chris Proctor from Bungie to get full clarification on everything we're about to go over. He confirmed everything I'm going to touch on regarding Icarus, so I'm fully confident, maybe not in my crude Photoshop drawings, don't laugh, I'm trying, but in the information we're about to touch on. So before we go any further, why don't we just share the original quote from Chris Proctor on the Destiny community podcast.
I wouldn't put Icarus on a shotgun, personally, because the only thing that Icarus does is improve the accuracy of the weapon, and on a shotgun, all that does is make the center of your spread fire straight. The rest of the spread is unchanged. And I don't think that the airborne accuracy penalty is large enough that it's going to make a really big difference.
To be fair to the community, it's very easy to hear that and think, oh damn, Icarus doesn't do shit. Also, to be fair to Chris Proctor though, this is exactly the reason why YouTubers like our good buddy Dado have told me that they will never ever record a video without first writing a very detailed script. Talking about complicated things on the fly can be pretty difficult, especially the goddamn D2 sandbox and things like in-air accuracy cones. If you're not perfectly clear, it can cause all kinds of back and forth in the community, which is what is going on right now. A few days ago, I reached out to Chris to try to clear things up about Icarus on shotguns. I'll eventually TLDR all of this, but my first question was, when you fire a shotgun when in the air or on the ground, do all the other pellets that surround the centermost pellet follow where the centermost pellet goes? He confirmed that they do. For the uninitiated, when you fire a shotty in D2, there are 12 pellets overall, and they always follow the pattern shown here. One in the center of your spread, followed by another circular layer of 4, followed by another outer layer of 7. The exact placement of each individual pellet won't always be the same, which is the inherent RNG in shotguns, but the pattern itself will always be that general pattern. Now we can move on to my beautiful top shelf Photoshop images. Not too bad, right? The big green ring is the accuracy cone of your shotty, and when you fire it on the ground, you get the pattern we talked about earlier. I'm highlighting the centermost pellet in red, so we always know where it is. When you shoot your shotgun in the air, however, like shooting any weapon in D2 in the air, you're gonna get hit with an accuracy penalty. Even though you might be aiming for a perfectly dead center shot, your shotgun blast could get thrown off by that mid-air accuracy penalty. When you equip the Icarus weapon mod to your shotty, or any weapon, you try to reduce the in-air accuracy penalty. When Chris mentioned that Icarus makes the center of your spread fire more straight, a lot of people took that to mean this, that only the centermost pellet of the shotgun spread will be affected or touched by Icarus. But as confirmed earlier, the rest of the pellet spread will follow the lead of the center pellet, meaning that Icarus should take your pellet spread from this to this. The center pellet is moved, but the rest of the spread will still follow along with it. The entire spread benefits from the aerial accuracy penalty reduction granted by Icarus. Again, just in case there's still any confusion, our bud from Bungo, Chris Proctor, literally confirmed all of this in the DMs. I even showed him the exact same shitty Photoshop images I just showed all of you, and we got the thumbs up. Also, this wasn't any keep it to yourself type shit. We got the okay to move forward with today's clarification video, and again, I would like to give him a big thank you for helping to clear things up. I'm probably rambling for longer than I need to, shocker, but the bottom line is that Icarus does work on shotguns. When Chris mentioned not using it, that was from a personal preference standpoint. It is correct that equipping Icarus on a shotgun won't automatically make you a pinpoint perfect accuracy god when firing a shotgun mid-air. You still will be subject to the in-air accuracy penalty, but just like with a hand cannon, Icarus Icarus absolutely does reduce the effect of that penalty. TLDR, will it win you every fight? Of course not. Will it lower the chance of you completely whiffing a mid-air shotgun shot and maybe help you lock up a few kills here and there that you might not have gotten had you not used the mod? Yeah, and for that very same reason, I masterwork my weapons for a few extra points in any given stat. I'm gonna rock Shotgun Icarus because, hey, you never know when that extra little bit of help could mean the difference. Big shout out to Chris Proctor and the Sandbox team. Working on this crap ain't easy, and it's really easy to trip up when trying to explain yourself. Lord knows I do it goddamned every month. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I promise the majority of my content lately is way more lighthearted and fun than today's video. But for all of you OGs out there, hope you enjoyed the throwback to my older, more info-focused content. Either way, thank y'all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.